And he spotted that. Oh, they caught them! They caught Barcelona napping! Brilliant thinking by Alexander-Arnold. Clinical finish from Divock Origi.
What is going on, guys? TVM here. Welcome back to the road to glory. So, a very quick segment here, and then we're going to go into some gameplay. It's a bit of gameplay from a Roussillon review I did earlier. Some of the goals obviously weren't in there because Roussillon didn't have a hand in them. And then we'll go into some post-com gameplay. And then we'll go back live because EA have dropped an SBC. There's a brand new team of the week as well. But we need to talk about the gameplay and what you can expect. I think you pretty much know what to expect, but we need to have a discussion. So, transfer list is, it's a bit of a standard transfer list, really. I have a whole host of things that I really do need to get rid of before Friday, though. All of this needs to either be sold or just discarded at this point. I'll relist it again. Hope for the best. For Friday, because obviously the Premier League team of the season will drop. I'm kind of predicting the Dutch League team of the season will come as well. Don't quote me on that, but I've got a feeling it will because there should have been at least one or two, Tadic included, informs that were from the Dutch League, and EA didn't give them to any of them. So either EA hate the Dutch League, which we pretty much know all about anyway, or the other flip side of that coin is that they are holding them back because they will be team of the season on Friday. But that remains to be seen. I will have a whole host of packs ready for a Friday pack opening, which we will probably do on stream. But like last week, I'll record it and put it into a video for you guys for the road to glory. But I've got a whole bunch of leagues, and I'll show you how close I am to finishing them. I've got a whole bunch of leagues to get through, so I'm going to need transfer list space, that's for sure. But without any further ado, let's just jump into some live gameplay. Here is Roussillon. First touch of the ball for him. Spots the run of Ronaldo. Bit of a glitch there to get around him. Gareth Bale on the end of it, and we are 1-0 up. And that's exactly why I've built this team the way that it is. Ronaldo's come inside here. Little ball roll around the outside. Just waiting. There's Rivaldo. Can he flick it up? He can. Can he put a ball into the box? It's a great ball. Oh, it's Gareth Bale again. And this guy's going to rage quit. And can you blame him? Because I am just abusing the meta. De Rossi, Gerrard, Ronaldo first time. Bang, goal. It's a very good goal as well. 12 minutes in. And it's just power personified. There's Bale. There's George Best. Good football. Rivaldo and Best linking well. Best is through. Can he kick it before the keeper makes a slide challenge? No, he can't. Gareth Bale. Cross. It's a beautiful cross. Ronaldo. And it's in the back of the net for 2-0. And it was simple stuff. And yet another rage quit. This is getting a little bit difficult to keep a game. So, as I say, not an awful lot going on there, but a couple of meta goals. Going into squad battles, this is a game on Legendary, and again, I score meta goals in this as well, and that's kind of the talking point. The top comment from yesterday's Road to Glory was, why not put Rivaldo left wing and just put Best at striker? Then there's only one player off Chem instead of two, and that's something I didn't spot, so probably will take you up on that. So it's a very well suggested thing. A lot of people thumbs that up. To be fair though, I've played Ronaldo all day today off Chem as a centre mid, and he is a centre forward. He's on 4 Chem, and I haven't lost a game. I've made countless people rage quit, and he's the one scoring the goals. I honestly question chemistry at this point. Does it really matter? I mean, no one's on full chem in my team at the moment. Everyone's playing insanely well. The other thing is this. Bang, goal. You are going to see a lot of that, and I want to apologise for it, but at the same time, blame EA, not me, right? I would much rather score boring goal after boring goal, cross after cross, but win the game, than have to sit there, and I've banged on about this before. If I can do this, by the way, that I will, bang. If I can do that, that's a great goal, then I will. But I only did that on squad battles because it's squad battles at the end of the day. I know I need to put a chem style on Gareth Bale as well. I haven't done that yet. But either way, it's all about winning for me, really. Enjoyment is a byproduct. So if I win, I enjoy it regardless. But I need to win the games in order to make it more enjoyable for me, if that makes sense. Passing in this game is so frustrating. You can't pass and score some really nice passing goals consistently because the game sometimes just doesn't let you do that. So I'd much rather get it down the wing, flick it up, knock it in, bang, goal. And I know it's boring to watch to a certain extent, and then that, we'll just tone down the gameplay and all you can see is packs if that's what you're interested in. Happy medium of both, I think, is probably where we're going to be at with it. But that's the way that this game is forcing me to play and play to a consistent standard, because I don't want to go into a game and be outdone by the game, not the player. So I'd rather, if the pros are doing it, I don't see why content creators can't do it, if that makes any sense whatsoever. People are watching these tournaments where literally Tex and all will get it down the wing, cross it in with El Tornado and score headers, and that's fine. So everyone should be able to do it. People are doing it against me, I'm going to do it against them, and that was the whole point of getting Gareth Bale into this team, and it works a treat. And I really am sorry if that offends anyone or annoys anyone. Maybe you don't want to see that sort of gameplay. But ultimately, like I said, the game more or less forces you to do it. Everyone's doing it against me, so I have to do it against them. If you don't do it, you're being left behind at the end of the day. That's all it comes down to. So with that aside, if you've got any grievances, really, with me using that meta, then feel free to air them in the comments and I will address them in the next episode. Tomorrow, by the way, will be a full gameplay episode because I don't want to do my rewards. I'll only probably finish rank 3 anyway, but I don't want to don't want to open rewards tomorrow, obviously, because Friday is Premier League Team of the Season. So tomorrow will just be a gameplay episode, and I'm trying to refine the meta, right? So I'm trying to perfect abusing it, if that makes sense, so it's a lot easier to do, so that sometimes I can maybe move away from it and go into something a little bit different. All my goals won't come from crosses, right? There'll be some La Croquettes inside, some ping pong FIFA going on, and all that sort of stuff, but ultimately my goal is to get the ball down the wing, cross it in, and see if either Bale or Ronaldo or Rivaldo can head it in. So James says, guess what? Done the Sissoko SBC, and I got Sissoko in my guaranteed upgrade. Imagine that. And that is exactly why they shouldn't have included Onana, Rodri, and Sissoko in those guaranteed packs. Absolutely ridiculous. The fact that people have gone out and spent the money to do this, and then they've packed it. Unreal. And even the time to do Rodri and stuff. So for this, you need a Team of the Week player. I thought it was Team of the Season. That's actually very good SBC. So this card, Mbabu, right? People are annoyed by this, and it frustrates me because EA are the reason that people are annoyed by it. Not because of the player himself, not because how bad the card is, because the card is actually very, very good. He's 6 foot with 87 jumping. Little chem style there, 97 jumping. Perfect stamina. Insanely good defensive stats, and again a chem style on top of that, and bang, you've got yourself a proper top end meta right back. Yes, it's difficult to fit him into a team because of his league and nation. It's not difficult for us to fit him into our team because we have Blanc and Gerrard. If you don't have icons, then fair enough, you're going to struggle with this one. But I'm actually going to do this because he is quote unquote meta. He will fit the team for the time being. He doesn't actually count as a Team of the Season card, but I want him. I like the look of him, right? His reactions are low, and that's fine, but the rest of the card is brilliant, and I really, really like that. So, he's got 94 crossing as well, by the way. So if he does get into a position where I can whip that ball in, that's a guaranteed goal, because his cross is going to be pinpoint accurate. The reason people are hating on this, though, is because it says Mbabu celebrating his 2-assist game against St. Gallen. That is the reason that EA have listed as why they've given him this card. And people are like, oh, so he got 2 assists in a game, he's been given a Team of the Season, are you drunk? If EA had literally said, because he's... I did some research, right? Now, he was in my predictions as in most consistent, and the reason why is because he hasn't been on the losing side for young boys this season in the league when he started in the game. So I think he's got 21 starts this season. I think there was a few injury problems here or there. 21 starts in the league this season, and they haven't lost a single game when he started. That would have been a far better line, and people would have gone, oh, okay, fair enough, but no, 2 assists in one game, and everyone's like, really? 2 assists? That's why you're giving it to him? Because people won't take the time to research that. They'll just read it and go, oh, wow. But EA are just idiots. They just do not help themselves at all. Because I'm not complaining about EA releasing this. I like the card. It's a good card. I'm glad they've done it. It's a celebration of a lower league player as well, or a minor league player, should I say. But they've just worded it all wrong and annoyed a lot of people for no reason whatsoever. So, I have Benitez. I have Pedro Mendes twice, so he'll be the player that I use in this instance. I might have to go away and come back to do this because it's going to be a bit tricky. I don't really want to buy any of the players. So, to be fair, I might wait until... I can't wait until reward day or until we open packs because he'll be gone by 6 o'clock Friday, I think. So, I'll probably have to do that beforehand. I'm not going to open any more packs now between now and Friday either. So, I'm going to stock them or store them or stack them. That's the word I was looking for. So... I don't know whether I will be able to do this actually without spending copious amounts of coins. I kind of need João Cancelo, so that's not going to work. What else can we do here? I mean, chemistry-wise, this is going to be a bit of a bitch because we do need 80 chem, which is definitely going to be problematic. Let's just get these players in here for now and see if rating. Let's see where we are rating-wise, and then maybe we can decide what we need in terms of. Chemistry. So, there it is in its entirety. I've had a little think while I was building that, right? I had to buy Bruno Fernandes, 84 rated. He cost me 8,900. The only reason he cost me that much is not because they're inflated necessarily. It's because he's literally just come out of packs about 40, 50 minutes ago as an inform. So, he's only just started to be packed again. That's why. And then the other player is, again, he's out of packs, and that's Felipe. Normally, he would probably cost about, I don't know, 3-4k. He's cost me 500 because he's currently in packs as a team of the season. So, two players that, unfortunately, the way that it went, because I had Jonas already, Pedro Mendes, obviously being Portuguese, links in nicely. Gets a link at least, and then of course I had Pizzi, and I had Danilo Pereira, so it was literally just a case of I have to Ancacia, so I had to buy those two to make it work, and we had Bas Dost. That's our Swiss player, 76 rated over there. I know I'm giving up, 284 rated players? Technically speaking, that's 20k-ish, if you're lucky. I mean, all in all, right, that has cost me the price of Bruno Fernandes and Felipe, so it's basically cost me about 14,000 coins. For an 86 rated team of the season, okay, albeit moment, so I can't use him in an SBC per se, but it's still an 86 rated card. It's a card we can fit into the team right now, and I know I had, let me just submit that, because I'm going to do it. We can hopefully watch him walk out as well, which would be nice, although I've got a funny feeling he's just going to pop up. No, he is going to walk out, awesome. I don't know. I know we've got João Cancelo, right? And I like João Cancelo. I've been using him a fair bit, and there's nothing wrong with him. This guy is a little bit more meta, and it just... I mean, look at his skills. He can dance. That guy can dance. I don't know. It's different, right? I know a lot of people are going to go for this because it's cheap, but not everyone's going to be able to fit it into their team. I like it because it fits the meta, and I also like it because it's different. And João Cancelo, again, a card everyone's going to have because of foot swaps. I've come up against him a lot already. But this is just something a little bit different. And his stats are pretty nice. 3-star, 3-star, high medium, which is good. 6 foot again, which is nice. It's a shame he doesn't have a 4-star weak foot or 4-star skills. I'm not too concerned about that. But look at it. It's a great looking card. It really is. And he's so quick. And he can run for days. His stamina is insane. And he's very, very strong. So... as you can see, we're down about 13,000 coins because we've sold a few more things. Once I sell pretty much everything on my transfer list, we should be actually up on what we've just spent. So I'm not too concerned by that. Now, this team is going to change a little bit, so that has to go over there. We'll take Roussillon out and Alexandro can come back in for the time being. I need to get a centre forward to Cam for Ronaldo. Those two can switch round. And then he's on 9 chem. He will be converted to a right forward. Where that is, there you go, done. If I have I do, right, left forward to left wing, there you go, so done. So there you go, thanks to Alexander Mahoney and whoever else thumbs it up, because a lot of people did it. I just didn't even think, to be fair. So there we go. Rivaldo on the left. Best is going to be the striker. Of course, that's not how they're going to stay, right? It'll change in game. So Best will be my cam. Rivaldo will be striker, Ronaldo will be left wing, and Bale will be right wing. But they are absolutely goal machines. And then all we need to do now is go and get ourselves. Let's get rid of Dani Alves. Dani Alves will go into an SBC. I'm going to do as much as Kluivert and more, to be honest, for Friday as I can. And if I'm close to completing Kluivert, I will probably submit either. It depends. Hang on. I'll talk. Let me talk about that in a second. So there he is. It's a good card. It fits. The team works. I don't have a problem with it. If I don't get on with him, guess what? I can put him into an SBC. It's not the end of the world. And if I do get on with him, and I prefer him to Cancelo for whatever reason, now he beats Cancelo for jumping, beats him for heading, beats him for stamina, beats him for strength, beats him for aggression. For all intents and purposes, despite the fact that this is an 88 rated card, this one is better. Face value, I mean, yeah, Mbabu for defensive stats, for physical, doesn't quite have the dribbling, beats him for passing, doesn't have the shooting, beats him for pace. That's a better card than João Cancelo. Don't at me. But, you know, it is what it is. We can maybe use him in an SBC now as well, like one that requires an inform, you know, Socrates or something, whatever. So that's happy days. If I don't like him, I can get rid of him and we can put João Cancelo back in. It's not the end of the world. But for the time being, that's going to be the team going into Weekend League. As I was saying, though, because we are quite close to being able to complete Kluivert, don't be surprised, because we're 3 away, right? And one of them is an icon. So don't be surprised if I submit this 87 rated team now that we have Sula. Just dot on a few players around there and we get it done. And then, I mean, to be honest, because I've got 2 90 rated cards in there, it shouldn't take an awful lot to... I mean, this is just for rating purposes. Obviously, I know chemistry is going to be a massive issue here, but that's an 87 rated team. And all I had to do was flesh it out with a few 83s. So if I really wanted to, I'm going to try and get it a bit cheaper. But if I really wanted to submit that, I'm 20 chem off. All I would need to do is have a bit of a rejig. I know Alexandra is in there, and that will be a big rejig. That's an 86, so I do need that. But, you know, if I can get round to submitting that for Friday, that's a 55k pack. If I can then maybe sort of work out the 85 rated team... If all I have left to do is the icon, I may very well put Rivaldo in it, get Kluivert, which will replace Rivaldo anyway, so I'm not going to miss Rivaldo. And then when we do more, which we're not too far away from completing either, I'm only 3 away from that one as well, then, I mean, that is quite easy. That's not too difficult, and then it's just that one, few more Team of the Season packed, and we should be fine, and leagues. I'm very close to completing a lot of leagues. Once that's done, we can then put him into getting a 100k pack for, I don't know, for instance, Socrates, who is going to replace George Best over time. So I still haven't done Rising Talent, which I will probably end up doing in a bit. And then more can go into the icon segment of this. We'll pick up our 100k pack and hopefully pack Ronaldo, which will fund the rest of this. Maybe. We'll see. But Socrates is one that I'm going to start kicking into, I think. I'm really going to start getting it going after Kluivert and Bobby Moore are done. But Bobby Moore is... I'm going to use him for a few games just to see if I can get on with him. But ultimately, I'm just doing it to put him into something else because I can't afford to use any more icons that are currently in the team. But don't be surprised if I complete Kluivert on Friday. Maybe I'll spend 50, 60k just to finish it off here or there, but... Don't be surprised. And as far as leagues go, I'm just waiting now because I am poised to complete the MLS and then go through it again. Same with Serie A. I'm not too far away from that one. Liga and Aussie is coming together. A couple of teams are quite close. What do we have? Bundesliga is all but done again. The Premier League, again, I just need to complete Cardiff and Man City, and that's done. The Eredivisie, I'm waiting on Utrecht players. La Liga, again, I will get that complete. All I need to do is buy... the rest of Huesca and Valladolid. That'll cost me a little bit, but still, there's only one player, not even a team, one player I need to buy from this, and that's the CDM here. And he's only, he's extinct, but he's normally about 4k. So once I can pick him up, I'll pick him up. I'll get that done. I can complete another 5 or 6 teams easy. And then I think the rest of it is, League One isn't too far away. There's a couple here or there that I can probably start working towards. But on Friday, hopefully at least, I should have upwards of between 60 and 100 good packs, and then a bunch of upgrades as well, just in case there are. I mean, like, I'm going to have a lot of 3 common player upgrades, because there are going to be a lot of Team of the Season cards with base non-rare golds. But that's going to do it for today. The team is looking good, and I'm happy with it. Right now, I haven't used Mbabu yet, or Mbabu, whatever his name is, Mbabu. I haven't used him yet, but the rest of it is looking good. It's very well set up to abuse that meta and to just bag me loads of goals. Hopefully, we can just get to gold 2 as quickly as possible. If I'm enjoying myself and I'm actually winning games consistently and I'm not losing that often. Because that's what it comes down to, right? I can not enjoy the game playing it, but as long as I'm winning, I'm happy to keep playing. I'm really weird like that. It is basically all about winning for me, and I get really frustrated when I lose. Whether it's my fault or the game's fault, it doesn't really make a blind bit of difference. But the more games I win and the easier that I win them, the more likely I am to play all of my games. But we'll see. Team of the Season rewards are a big incentive, especially when you're trying to complete big icons like I am. But that team now is looking much more closer to what I want it to look like. We just need to get Kluivert in there, and then we're on our way. But that's going to do it for today. Let me know if you've done that Mbabu Team of the Season card, and let me know what you think of him. If you have used him, if you have enjoyed the episode, smack the like button, subscribe to the channel for you, and until the next time, goodbye.